Last but not least, we have Matt McMahon, who's the Vice President of Mobile for Fox Digital Entertainment. Hi, Matt.
Pleasure. How are things, Chris?
I'm good. I'm just wondering, just show of hands, who here has not played Angry Birds? Well, a few. All right. But you know what it is? Yeah, okay. You just don't want to get addicted. Gotcha. But what we're here to talk about is Angry Birds Rio.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Angry Birds Rio is a project where we feel we created a bit of a perfect storm and really had a great case study around digital marketing and theatrical digital marketing, where we've created a project that will drive an awful lot of revenue, but has also had a great promotional effect for a new franchise we're trying to launch. It's done all right for us so far.
Well, and I know we're going to see a little bit of something here, but I'm trying to think back to movies that have been made from games. So Tomb Raider comes to mind, and then there's Transformers that come from action figures, right? Not a. I mean, it's interesting to me that there's going to be a movie based on a game.
Well, I think it's still up to be determined a bit if there is an Angry Birds movie, literally. This instead is a standalone product to promote our Fox film franchise, a new movie called Rio, certainly, that then will, in a synergistic sense, we married with the Angry Birds franchise and tried to create, again, a new product and a bit of a new world around it. To a certain extent, Rovio and their product was coming from a digital space to attach to Hollywood intellectual property, and in a sense, our Hollywood intellectual property was coming to a new digital space and interacting with what's been a great organic mobile brand.
Okay, so are we going to see a video, or we're going to see the app?
Actually, we'll see two videos, and we knew that Rovio was going to be able to build a great game. I mean, people love Angry Birds. They love the mechanic of it. They love that world and that franchise. So our challenge, really, and something that my team focused on, really was kind of a twofold challenge. One is, how do we marry these two worlds in an organic fashion so it doesn't seem like just kind of a knockoff, crass movie promotion? We wanted to make this feel like a real legitimate product that could stand on its own and users could really enjoy. And secondly, how do we market it? And how do we blow that out in a really, really big way? So I'm going to show two videos, and these both play into the marketing part of it and also the kind of the melding of the mythology and the worlds together. So if we could run the first trailer, please. So that was our initial game trailer, and that actually went live with our announcement of the partnership in January a couple months ago. And it really was trying to lay the groundwork for why the Angry Birds come to Rio and introduce a few of our characters into their world. You saw the protagonists of the Rio film, Blue and Jewel there, the two blue cockatoos in the cage. And really what the premise of the game is that the Angry Birds characters come to Rio to save they're kidnapped to Rio. They break out and they want to save their avian brethren, Blue and Jewel, and that's really what you play through during the course of the game.
And how is that done? It came out March 22nd?
Came out March 22nd, yes.
And how is it done?
It's done all right. We did 10 million downloads in the first 10 days, and we've passed 20 20 million downloads in a little over 20 days. And the movie just came out and was the #1 movie in America last weekend, and it's done about 170 million worldwide. So it's been a success on both ends,
Wow.
thankfully.
And this is on iPhone and Android.
It's on iOS, so across the iOS devices. It's on Android. We also had a partnership with Amazon, so we were the launch and the flagship app to launch with the Amazon Premium App Store, although we also are on the Android marketplace for free. We're on the Palm, on Nokia, on Mac app, and hopefully a couple more to come in the next couple weeks.
I downloaded on the iPad. I suck at this game. So what's the next video we're going to see?
Well, the next video is really the next phase of our marketing campaign, which was to take the birds from the Rovio aesthetic and the Angry Birds aesthetic and bring them into the blue sky Rio world again, just to really marry the two worlds together. And so this is literally a clip that we pulled from Blue Sky Studios, from the actual film, and brought the Angry Birds into our world.
Something seems to be lodged in my beak. Would you mind? Oh, I know I'm not a pretty birdie, but I used to be quite a looker. A star. Lights, camera, action. I was striking suave.
We don't necessarily need to watch the whole thing, but the idea is, again, that we bring the Angry Birds into our world. I mean, this is, again, we had one that was sort of in the Angry Birds style, and then another viral clip that was in the Rio blue sky style, and really, again, trying to marry the worlds in a very organic fashion.
I know probably a lot of people have questions, and you'll hang around for a little bit, huh? But anybody want to ask a question back there in the back? So the question was, were you able to track from the app to the movie-going action?
In an anecdotal sense, yes. The Twitter traffic around the app and the idea of folks discovering Rio through Angry Birds was off the charts. And in fact, there was a little confusion, certainly almost to Fritz's point earlier, about whether or not this was a Angry Birds movie or a Rio movie, and that was okay. We were building awareness for the Rio brand. My understanding, I don't know, I haven't heard too many details directly, but I've heard that the exit polls were very strong, that Angry Birds Rio did drive a lot of awareness and traffic into the theaters, but I haven't seen anything specific.
Great, Matt. Thank you so much.
No worries.